Damienne Flagler, a beauty boss and CEO of hair and skincare brand Danine Defined. Her hair product portfolio includes her hugely popular waterproof and sweat-resistant wig adhesive goat glue, her wildly popular butter and breast creams, Blu-ray correction pens, and more. She has a roster of high-profile clients including Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's Shekinah Joe, infamous model and widely popular influencers Bad Baby, Whoa Vicky, Kung Fu, Delicious, recording artist Asian Doll, Molly Brazzi, and others. She's host the annual 250,000 beauty giveaway in Laceland Free Fest. Recently, she just launched her first single called Not a Rapper. Let's welcome Damienne Flagler to Pathways to Success.
Welcome to Pathway to Success. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Hunter, and I'm sitting right here. We're interviewing the very fabulous, the very famous Miss Damienne Flagler.
I don't know about all that.
Yes, you are very, very famous and getting more and more famous. It's such a, it's just great, so great to have you on Pathway to Success.
No, thank y'all so much for having me. I feel so honored. Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Can you tell us, Damienne, quickly about your background? Well, let's tell us first how you got that name.
Dr. Flagler? My real name or my Dr. Flagler name?
Both.
Well, I feel like Damienne Flagler came from my mom being so in love with my dad. She just had to name me after my father. I guess she just wanted the whole city to know that I was his child.
Right.
But for real, I grew up, wanting to be in the medical field. I wanted to, save lives. And even though I wasn't in the medical field, me doing hair, I still felt like I was helping people. I was slaying laces and saving lives. So I still kept that name, Dr. Flagler, even though I did not finish medical school, because I still felt like me doing hair is still way bigger than just doing hair. We're helping transform people's images. We're boosting confidence. We're, elevating the self-esteem. So I just felt like even though I wasn't in the medical field per se, I'm still helping people, feel alive again. Because sometimes when we don't got our hair done, we feel dead. We feel lifeless. But when you rearrange your crown, when you get your wig done, you feel alive again.
That's so true. Well, that's so true for the women that are watching. The beautiful women. Can you tell us, Damienne, about your background and how you got into the hairstyling industry?
Actually, I feel like it was just destined for me. My mom was a stylist. I grew up in the salon. I grew up washing hair. My grandmother had a hair store. So I really, actually, growing up, I never wanted to do hair because my mother did. So I felt like, how you try so hard not to be like your parents and you end up just like your parents. That's kind of like how it happened for me. I, wasn't taught how to do hair or anything like that. I actually started off doing hair on myself. And when I moved to Atlanta, a lot of people, who came into the place of work where I, worked in Atlanta, they would always ask me, who did your wig? Who did your hair? And so I worked in a hair salon at the time as a receptionist, and I would tell them, if you purchase a wig from this company, I would put the wig on for free. And I did hair for free for months in Atlanta until I realized, they really like my work. They really like my style. So I'm gonna start charging. But I really became like known in Atlanta for doing free wigs and getting people, to feel good while I was doing their wig and having them lit while getting their wigs done. And once I started, it kind of just took off from there.
Wow, that's great. That's great. And wow, what inspired you also to create your own hair and skincare brand, Danine Defined? I like that. Danine Defined. That's beautiful.
Thank you. It's actually Danine is my middle name. When people see it, it looks like it's pronounced defined the way it's spelled. So a lot of people who pronounce it that way, I know they're just reading it how it looks. But people who know me knows that it's my middle name, which is Danine, and I made it my brand. But I at first I started to get my skincare line because I had really bad skin issues growing up. So I just really wanted to find something that worked for me. And I knew that if it worked for me, I wasn't the only one alone that had those skin issues. So I knew that if it worked for me, I could help other people in the world. So once I figured out that perfect concoction for my skin to help me get to where I wanted to be with my natural skin, I knew that, okay, boom, here's my result. Let me show the world what I did for myself, and it helped so many other people. And as far as like my hairline, I used so many products, and I was doing hair. And after using so many different brands and products, I just wanted to find something that was a perfect, mixture for my clients, because I have clients that dance, I have clients that sit in the office, I have clients that work out, stuff like that. So sweating, being wet, I needed it to be able to last through all of those situations. So I made sure I found something that was suitable enough to, work for my doctors, work for my dancers, work for my trainers, work for any of my clients that came to me. I had to find that perfect product that would represent me the best way I needed it to.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. And how did you come up with the idea for your popular waterproof, sweat-resistant wig and deceptive gold glue?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Basically, I, use a lot of different products for hair. And I, at the beginning, I wasn't satisfied with, clients not being able to wear their hair for a long period of time. Like, people pay a lot of money to get their hair done. So in the beginning, as I was growing, I wanted to find something that I was able to use on my clients that made them completely satisfied with the style, as long as the longevity of the install. So I had to create something that, was perfect for my clients all around the board. And that's when God gave me goat glue.
Wow, that's amazing. Gold glue. Who would have thought that there'd be such a glue around? You hear about gorilla glue. Now we're hearing about gold glue. I like the creativity. I
See,
love.
the good thing about goat glue has a remover. So your wig won't get stuck and you can't remove it like real glue.
That's what I thank you, David, for letting our viewers know that. I like that. So it can be removed. I
It's
love that.
removed. Yes, we have a glue be gone set as well that goes with the goat glue collection. So if you notice, I've been wearing my natural hair out for a while just to show a lot of girls I wear wigs a lot, but people have this perception that wigs take out your hair, and wigs don't take out your hair. Glue does not take out your hair. It's the removal in the application process where people are losing their edges. So I have my own removal set that I promote to show the world that I wear wigs as well as my natural hair, because my product does not damage my hair.
And that's your natural hair?
Yes, so all of this in the front is my natural hair, but I
Right.
have the Danine Define Kiki Straight bundles in the back.
That's
But all of
beautiful.
this here is my real hair in the front.
That's
So it's a mixture just to show everyone that you can switch it up. You don't have to just stay getting wigs. You can
right.
do you can versatile.
You're so blessed. You have such beautiful long hair. I don't know why you would want to wear a wig. I mean, I thought wigs were for persons who didn't
It's
really have
because
much hair.
I'm my own walking brand. So I like to wear wigs to show people, what I have and what I can do, but I don't have to wear it. And I like to show the world that as well, that you don't have to wear wigs just because, you know, you're hiding something. You can wear wigs because you just want to look different.
Right. That's good. And what, Damien, what sets your brand apart from the other hair and skin care brands on the market?
Say that again.
What sets your brand apart? Your brand, your brand. What makes your brand totally different and much better than the others that are out there on the market?
I can't speak for everybody else's, But I know that my brand, what really make my brand pop, what really make my brand like stand out from a lot of other brands is the way my brand make people feel. When people come into my salon, it's not just about making money. It's about satisfying the client. It's about making them feel good as well as look good. So, I, train my stylists as well as my staff to, focus and, you know, single out each client that comes in, make them feel like a person, make them feel like an individual and not a dollar bill. And when you build those relationships with your clients, they tend to come back, and you build that rapport with them, and you build that longevity, the relationship for them to be not just your clients, but them to be clientele for you. Because you can have clients that come and go when you do sales and stuff like that, but when you're building clientele, those people are going to come and go whether you have a sale or not. They're going to come to support you because they fell in love with you and your brand and your work and your services. So I teach my staff to, service people based on, making them feel good, not because you want an extra dollar, not because you want a tip, but you genuinely want these people to feel good when they leave. That is what matters at Danine Define.
I like that. I like that. I like that answer. That's very good. Can you walk, because you're a creative genius, for someone who was the receptionist at a beauty salon and then you start doing people's hair. So you have that creativeness on the inside of you, which is a gift. Can you walk us through your creative process when creating a new hair or skincare product?
Um, it's usually, well, when it comes down to the skin, I usually base my new products off of what I'm experiencing myself. So I've been the girl that have big massive bumps. I've been the girl that had huge large spots on their face. I've been the girl whose face was very dry. I've been the girl whose face was very oily. So every time I experienced something with my skin, that was when I made sure I had a product to treat, that situation with the skin. So that's how I feel like I come up with the creativity as far as my skincare line. As far as my hairstyles and what I do on hair is based off of, the clients that is coming into the shop and like what event is going on, what their outfit looks like, what move they're going for, what vibe they're going for. And it usually just goes off of the moment with my stylist, with my client.
Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. Um, how do you stay? Another question I want to ask you, because within this, you also work with stars, right? You work with
Absolutely.
stars. Who are
Yeah.
some of the popular people that you have worked with, and what sets are they on, or what shows they come on?
I've worked with Black China, Shakana, Delicious, Asian Dog, Cuban Dog, Famous Twins, Ocean, and Kung Fu. I've worked with the
There's some.
Taylor Girls. I've worked with,
Hold on. There's somebody by the name of Kung Fu.
yes.
Is that somebody from China, or is that somebody here?
No, that's her rap
Is
name.
that a martial art? Is that a martial arts? Um,
I guess because she chopping them up with her lyrics. She's making
Kung
them.
Fu, I've never heard about that artist before. My
You
word,
have
a copy
You
of her.
gotta look them up. You gotta look them up. Ocean and Kung Fu, they're really dope artists from Atlanta.
I gotta interview them.
Cool. Right now they're on tour with Future with his tour that he has going on right now. So they're really, really good.
Really, I really, you got to send me a video. I really love to see.
Yes, I'll share their page with you. I'll share their page with you.
That would be great. And how do you stay up to date with the When I spoke about that, right? About the latest trends. Did
Um,
I?
Really how I stay up to date is social media. Social media, they're posting stuff every single moment of the day. You got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got Facebook, you got YouTube, you got Twitter. You have so many different platforms where you're able to stay up to date on all the hair trends. So I just try to stay in the loop on social media just to make sure I'm seeing like the latest styles so that I can try them on my clients.
That's good. You know, you're in Jamaica. You were giving me a joke backstage, and I was saying, oh my word, I gotta let you share it."
Oh
You,
yes, because
tell the viewers what happened in Jamaica. You're sure that was very funny.
in Jamaica, I was just cooling, I was chilling, I was feeling myself because one thing I like about Jamaica when I first got there, they greeted us at the hotel with drinks.
Yeah,
So we was lit by the time we
yeah,
walked.
yeah. Once you go to Jamaica every day that we lit.
Say that again.
Once you go to Jamaica every day they lit down there. So
Yes. So when we first walked in, I was feeling myself and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to like just get lit. So I had my wig on, I had my waterproof, and I said, oh, it's a nice, pool right there. So I'm like, let me go get in the pool and get my hair wet. So I went down the pool. I'm looking around. I'm like, it's empty. It's empty. I should be able to get in. I got in. I dipped my head in. I'm doing my commercial videos. I'm talking about goat glue, goat glue. The manager of the hotel came out and she was like, oh my goodness. Like what? I said, yeah, this goat glue is good, right? She's like, no, I can't believe you're in our fountain. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
that's funny. That's funny. That's funny, Damian. That's so funny. We're gonna take a short break on Pathway to Success. We're gonna show some of your commercials of your the styles that you do, and we'll be right back with you on Path. We'll be right back to you.
Okay.
Wow, I love those videos. So
I
creative.
Ooh, I love how y'all did that compilation.
You love that. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks my producers for doing that. But your creativity is so easy for us to show to the world because you're so good at what you do.
Thank
Um,
you so much. I like to, hear that sometimes because sometimes I forget, how God, has brought me so far. Because when you're like in the moment of doing things, sometimes you don't realize how much you're growing. And sometimes you have to be reminded of how good you're doing because when we're in the midst of doing things and you want to achieve so much, you feel like you're just being stagnant with everything that you're doing. You feel like you're not doing enough. You feel like you got to do better. You got to do better. And then when someone just like remind you of how far you've come or how good you're doing, it take a moment for you to like take it in and realize and reflect and be like, wow, I really have done so well. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, you have really done great, and I'm so proud of you. But Damien, can you share any tips for maintaining healthy hair and healthy skin with our viewers today? Tonight.
So I can only share tips of what I do for myself and how I keep my hair healthy and my hair long, while wearing wigs and stuff like that. I use my root repair oil. My root repair, it thickens your hair, it strengthens your hair, and it knocks away all of the itching and dryness from your scalp. So when you're wearing the wigs as well as when you're not wearing the wigs, so you can maintain a healthy scalp. So that is my secret with my hair, just staying healthy, is my root repair drops. I made sure with that product I got what I needed to get out of that product, because I wanted my clients to not just wear wigs because they had to, but wear wigs because they want to. And root repair helps, you know, the clients who, want to try the wigs as well as keep the natural hair. And it's really going to be important because now, as you can see, I don't know if you've been on social media, but root repair is really, really important for the present and the future, because a lot of people are starting to wear their natural hair now. A lot of people are starting to wear their leave outs and do natural styles and stuff like that. So root repair, I'm so glad that people are starting to catch on to it so that it can sustain their hair for all of these future styles that are coming out.
Well, I've always been with it because I've always had my natural hair. So thanks. That's been a great. I've always been natural anyway. Baby, and I've always been natural. But how can
But
we
you look
so
good natural. You look good natural. You look good natural. So that's a blessing. Everybody don't look good natural. So I'm giving them a product that will help them be more confident in their natural state.
and that is very good. That's very good. How do you approach working with celebrity clients and creating looks for red carpet events?
I just remember that they too are human. A lot of them like to just be treated like a regular person. They just want to be serviced the same way you would service anybody else. And one thing about me, I can say that my brand and my business has gone so far is because I treat my celebrity clients and my so-called regular clients the same way. I treat all of them like they're celebrities. I don't care if you have 0 followers or 1 million followers. You're going to get treated with celebrity service. You're going to be treated like you're a star. You're going to be treated like you're a queen, because we're all queens. I'm just adjusting your crown when I'm doing your hair. And that's how I symbolize it. And that's how I look at it. So it's really not hard for me to do celebrities' hair because I treat them like a real person. I don't treat them, based on, what they are. I treat them and love on them and service them on who they are. They all are people, a regular person, someone who just wants to be treated good and serviced well.
That's good. That's good. Can you tell us about your any exciting projects or collaboration that you have coming up?
I actually have a lot coming up. I'm revamping my skincare line. We have a class coming up. My eyeglass seminar is coming up in May, where I'm doing a class in this, $1 million mansion. It's like probably like an $8 million mansion, where I'm doing a class to teach everyone how to do hair. And we're not only learn, but we're going to be lit. So I'm so excited about that class. And then I also have my anniversary coming up in November, where we give out 100 wigs, 100 free wig installs, 100 haircuts, 100 dread retwists, makeup, tooth gems, teeth whitening, and so much more, which is the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So I'm just excited about all of that coming up. And I also have a music video coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
I do music as well. So I have so much in store for y'all.
So you have a music, you're a rapper too, or you
I'm
sing?
a rapper. I'm a stylist. I'm an educator. I'm an influential person. So I do a lot. Like you would be surprised the different hats that I wear. I even do taxes. If you need help with your finances and you
Right.
need to help you get your finances together and get yourself on the pathway to purchasing your own home, getting your business together, that I do business consulting. I help you get life insurance. It's so much that I do. So I don't like to just limit myself and just give myself the title of a stylist because I have so much more going on.
You're so multi-talented, so gifted, been graced with such good looks too, and intelligence.
Period. Thank you.
How do you balance running a successful business and maintaining a healthy work-life balance? Because I
I'm
mean,
not gonna lie, it's not easy at all. Like it's so hard, trying to have a personal life because honestly and truly, your clients do dictate your life. You want to live for them, you want to make them happy, you want to do the best you can. But it's very, very important to not forget about yourself. You do have to pamper yourself, you have to pour in yourself because being a stylist is almost like being a therapist. You have to pour into people, talk to people and stuff like that, make them feel good. So like really, really hard to battle the two seriously.
that's good. But so, as a hairstyle, sometimes you build people's self-esteem too, or you transform their look, and the words of encouragement that you give to people. So you're doing a phenomenal job.
Yes,
Um,
you.
Before closing, can you share any challenges you have faced? Because everybody, a success, many persons who are successful have faced many challenges um,
Right.
in life. A lot of people just look at successful people and believe that they have not been brand wrong, they have not faced many challenges. But can you share any challenges you have faced while building your brand and how you overcame them?
I faced challenges, and I won't even say it is so much as a challenge, but it more so was just God helping me reevaluate my growth and how far I've came. When I transitioned from just being a stylist and other people's salon to getting my own salon, I did not know how much God promoted me. So I did not know how much clientele I would have and how many people would come out to my events and stuff like that. That has been the greatest challenges thus far is having so many people to satisfy. And when you're doing a job, you can't satisfy everyone. And I have to pray about that sometimes because I'm always trying to satisfy everyone. And sometimes that's impossible, especially if you're doing philanthropy work and you're giving back and stuff like that. Some people miss out. People don't get to get the giveaways. Some people don't get to make it in time. And you feel bad when you're not able to give to the whole entire world when you're really there to give. And sometimes I just pray for more because I want to give more. I literally do more for other people than I do for myself. And so when I'm giving, I just, pray that it's enough to where it's not a burden unto me, but it's enough to where I'm giving to the masses. And I love to just give back. And sometimes the struggle is not giving so much because sometimes I'll give my last dollar to someone. I'll give my shirt off my back. I'll give my hair off my head to someone to make them feel good, look good. And sometimes God have to deal with me on that because I overgive. I sometimes I overgive a lot. So I just pray like God, if you just give me enough, if you just overflow me, that way I can give more than I'm used
That's good. You have such a beautiful personality, and you give so much philanthropist. I'm sure someone will come on board and sponsor and work with you.
I hope so. That's why I'm working on my nonprofit right now. I'm finalizing everything, trying to get, everything, all my I's dotted and my T's crossed because I want people to be able to look at this movement and say, hey, I want to help this young lady give to her community. And people look at it being more established. You have nonprofits, stuff like that. So I'm in the midst of finalizing that now.
That's good. That's good. In closing, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The next years, I just see myself with a lot of different Danine defined chains, being big in the finance industry with helping people with, you know, building their brands and, expanding. Um, I just see myself giving a lot more and just being like a household name for beauty and a household name for revamping and molding lives all in one, because Danine Define started off as just a beauty brand, but I'm reforming it and I'm growing it to be a remolding brand, a brand that helps you grow, and redefine yourself. It is the epitome of perfection slogan. So we are helping you perfect your hair, perfect your skin, perfect your finances, perfect your shape, perfect, whatever, falls up under the umbrella. That's what I want Danine Define to be known as, a household perfecting brand. So when you hear Danine Define, you know that something is getting fixed, something is getting, elevated, something is getting remodeled, remolded, reshaped. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my goal is for the next 5 years, is to reshape and remold the household.
That's good. You've heard it from the best celebrity hairstylist, singer, rapper. She does.
Look, I don't got the voice. My family got the voice. I didn't get the voice, but I got some stuff to say every now and then.
Okay. I like that. And she's so humorous. And she's she gives so much of herself. And I want to thank you for coming on Pathway to Success to share with our viewers your pathway to success. And I'm sure that you'll be doing Hollywood actors, all of these people very soon.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm sure that you'll be working with Hollywood movie stars also very
Yeah.
soon. So I want to thank you for coming on Pathway to Success. And the moon is the limit for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Well, you've heard it from the best celebrity hairstylist, Damienne Flagler, on Pathway to Success. I want you to enjoy the fabulous women that you are. How can they find you? If they anybody wanna get your products? Anybody want to find you? How do they find you?
You can find me on Damienne Flagler. That's DamienneFlagler at yahoo.com. Or you can, follow my Instagram, which is also Damienne Flagler. My Facebook, which is also Damienne Flagler. My YouTube, which is also Damienne Flagler. And my TikTok, which is also Damienne Flagler. Every social media platform is Damienne Flagler. And as far as my products, you can go to Danine Define on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and you can go to DanineDefine.com for the products, which is DENINE DEFINED, to get everything that I've talked about.
Damienne, you're winning big. Have a great evening.
Thank
Thank
you so much. Thank y'all so much. I'm so honored to be a part of this.